Hello folks! Well, I've just picked up the bottom end of the 266 today. Wanted to do some work on it. Haven't really done anything in quite a while. It's been a couple of months I think. So I just picked it back up, went to give it another good clean and see what we need to do next. What I still have to do regarding the cleaning, I have to clean out all of the old gasket material that's on the halves. So I started this already here, and this is something that the other videos that I've seen online haven't really covered. So I just want to give my quick solution on how to clean this. So after I've cleaned it with gas and taken all of the gunk out, I just take some fine steel wool. This would be something like 00 or 40 steel wool, and go clean up all of these mating surfaces for the gasket, basically, so it's nice and clean. Okay, let me try and get you a bit closer here so you can see better. But you really have to take care of these surfaces so you don't have any old gasket material left. This part, of course, isn't really all that important, but around the crankcase itself you absolutely have to clean this well. And I still have some here. It's not metal clean, if you can see that. A bit of it left, but that's basically what's caked on, and I don't really want to mess up this surface too much, so I'm not gonna do anything more on this part. But I haven't cleaned out this one yet, so this is how it looked before. So hopefully you can see there's still some old gasket material left on these surfaces. And just make sure you go through all of these edges by these pins, so you clean all of that up, because if you don't, you'll have an air leak there and you'll have trouble running the saw. So what I do, very simple, take some of the steel wool and scrape it clean. Use your fingernail to kind of get in there. So you get a nice flat, almost bare metal. And as you see, this is creating quite a bit of junk here, so we'll have to blow out the halves again when we're done. But I guess you've seen enough of that for now, so I'll just be back when I get all this cleaned and blown out again. Okay, so now that we have the both halves nice and clean again, we can set it aside for now, and we have to talk about the bearings. So we have the old ones here. They're no good, of course, they have to be replaced. So I bought a pair of new ones, but they didn't have the closed bearings that are usually needed here. So I bought these closed ones, or rather they didn't have the open bearings, so I bought the closed ones. It's still the 6202, I don't know if you can see that, 6202 C3 bearing. Let's see if I can get you in closer. Yeah, there we go. But it's 2 RSH, so that means it just has the plastic covers on the ends. So we have to pop these off and clean out the grease. You just take your regular pick, whatever kind you use. I have this double bent one at the tip. It's really useful for picking out holes and things like this. So you just get in there, pop out the seal, do the same on the other end or on the other side. We don't need those, and they are packed with grease. They're basically lubricated, as they say, for their lifespan, but this will only smoke and burn up when we put them on. So I'm just gonna give them a quick clean with the spray of carb cleaner. Okay, I think that's clean enough. So I'll do the same with the other one, and then we'll be back in business. Okay, now we're ready for the next step. We're finally gonna put those new bearings on. So I have my cooler here, and the crankshaft is inside with a couple of ice blocks to keep it nice and cool. And we're gonna heat up these new bearings one at a time, of course, and put them on. So we're gonna need a hot air gun. We have this one, and a pair of adjustable pliers so we can grab that bearing when it's hot. Okay, let's get to it. Gonna crank this up on max. And we need to heat it through nicely. So now we have to work fast and see if this will work. Okay, nice. There we go. Nice, quick assembly on the crankshaft. Now we need to let it cool down. So you just take it, pick it up, and shunk, put it on. Thanks a lot to Tin Man. Big props to him. I've been watching a lot of his videos, seen how he does this, and of course you'll notice if you've seen his 266 and 268 assemblies, this is the way he does his bottom ends, and it's really valuable information. So I've drilled a hole in this board that I have. That's a 12mm or a half-inch hole, by the way, so the crankshaft fits nicely and stable. And it looks to be in order. And as soon as you get that on, basically it's on there. It's not gonna come off anymore because the heat transfer works really fast between the materials. Okay, nice. Okay, let's go for the other side now. Okay. Okay, yep. Almost fudged it, almost. It didn't quite go on straight, so I have to lift it back up and then reset it. But it seems to be good. I think it's in a good position. Yep. Okay, nice. And so, as you've seen in the video, I give it about 2 minutes with the air gun. It's a 2 kilowatt one. I don't know what the temperature is on it, but it's fairly standard, I think. And that's it for the crankshaft, or yeah, crankshaft and the bearings. And then we're gonna take the cases, heat them up, and slide it in. We will have to cool down this entire assembly again. Okay, we'll be back with that.